Alright folks, let's talk about something incredibly important, incredibly arcane, and incredibly under attack. Your right to vote. Specifically, the Voting Rights Act. Because while some people are busy chasing Bigfoot, the Supreme Court is busy, well, let's just say they're doing some gardening on our democracy. You remember the Voting Rights Act of 1965, right? Specifically, Section 2? It's the legal backbone that says you can't draw electoral maps or make voting rules that discriminate based on race. It's supposed to ensure that minority voters actually have a fair shot at electing candidates of their choice, not just being shoved into a district where their vote gets utterly diluted. Simple, right? Crucial, even. Well, our esteemed Supreme Court, bless their hearts, has been making some interesting moves lately. You've got these ongoing Section 2 enforcement litigations, where civil rights groups are trying to fight maps that clearly dilute minority votes. And then, like a plot twist in a bad legal drama, sometimes the court steps in and grants a stay, which in plain English means they hit the pause button and say, nah, let's keep the current potentially discriminatory map in place for now. So, while lower courts might say, hey, this map is clearly problematic, it needs fixing, the Supreme Court can swoop in and essentially declare, hold my robe. Let's let this election happen under the challenged map first. We'll get to actual justice, eventually. It's like calling timeout when your opponent is about to score, only the game is democracy, and the stakes are people's fundamental rights. It's an absolute masterclass in legalistic limbo, folks. The message it sends? That the process of drawing these maps, often with partisan intent, seems to matter more than the impact on actual voters. It's not just about lines on a map. It's about silencing voices. It's about making it harder for communities of color to have a say in their own representation, all while wrapped up in the complex language of legal procedure. When justice is delayed, it's often denied, especially when it comes to something as time-sensitive as an election. This isn't just about interpreting the law, it's about playing politics with the bedrock of our republic. This isn't some obscure legal battle. It's happening right now, shaping whose voice gets heard. So, what do you think about the Supreme Court's role in these voting rights cases? Let me know in the comments. And more importantly, stay informed about your local and state redistricting battles. Support organizations fighting for fair maps and robust voting rights. Because a healthy democracy demands that every vote, every voice, truly counts. Share this if you believe in real representation, not just legal gymnastics.